What's going on, you guys? Triple M back here with another video with.
Sauce Balls.
And this week we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to go NFL themed.
We're going to predict who's going to win and lose. All right, Green Bay and Jacksonville, who you picking?
I'm going to have to say Green Bay on this one. I'm not a big fan of them, but Aaron Rodgers is looking good. Eddie Lacy, they're supposed to have Jordy Nelson back, which he's an all-star fantasy receiver for me. What about you?
Green Bay, man. I mean, you got Aaron Rodgers and Eddie Lacy's healthy. I mean, in the race in Jacksonville.
That's true. That defense doesn't look as great as it could.
All right. Buffalo or Baltimore?
I'm going to go with Buffalo on this one. I'm a big Tyrod Taylor fan. I went to the Skins game, watched him play last year, and he's mobile. He looks healthy, and I think that defense with Rex Ryan and Bobby Ryan, I think they're going to hold up and stop Flacco.
Gotta go Baltimore on this one, man. Joe Flacco's a freaking beast, man. I mean, he's not consistent, but he's there when you need him.
Hopefully he doesn't come back scared.
Yeah. Tampa Bay and Atlanta.
I'm going with Jameis Winston on this one. He's got Doug Martin back there with him. I mean, Jameis can run, he can throw, and he can take some hits. So I think this is their year. I'm actually thinking playoffs might be an option for Tampa Bay this year. How about you?
Going with Atlanta. I mean, they have Devontae Freeman, who led fantasy rushing yards. Matt Ryan, who has killer wide receiving core. Julio Jones. Well, they used to have Roddy White, but they don't really have him anymore.
He does. I just think no playoff wins, starting 6-1 last year and then ending so badly. I just don't see how you pick Atlanta week 1 against Tampa Bay.
But they're picking Tampa Bay. Who does Tampa Bay have?
We'll see. We'll see tomorrow.
Exactly. San Diego and Kansas City.
All right, you know how much I love Phillip Rivers. I'm a huge Phillip fan, but I honestly think Alex Smith is going to light them up. I mean, they got Macklin just doing his own thing up there. He's going to tear it up. And then they also are supposed to be getting Jamal Charles back, and they have Kelsey at tight end. I think Alex Smith is going to take this one home.
Yeah, I got to go with you on that one because Antonio Gates is on rest, as they say on fantasy. So, I mean, I don't think they're going to do all that, but they might be all right. But I'm still going with Kansas City on that one.
And you got to think that Phillip he's not getting any younger, and that O-line is just not holding up like they needed to.
Chicago or Houston, who you picking?
Going Houston on this one. I hate the Bears, so. But JJ should be coming back strong and healthy like he normally does. He has a great offseason workout. You got the young Brock Osweiler coming in from Denver. I think if he could stay healthy and Walker stay healthy, they're going to have a good year.
Yeah, I got to agree with you on that one. And you forgot about the key middle linebacker, Brian Cushing. He's pretty selective.
Okay.
Yeah. Minnesota or Tennessee?
I would pick Minnesota if they had Teddy, but if Bradford starts, I think they have a chance. But I think my boy Sean Hill, former Detroit Lion, is going to start. So I think I'm going to start and pick Minnesota. I think with AP back there, they got Rudolph. I think that Sean Hill or Sam Bradford, either one that can start, I think they can get it done.
Are you forgetting about Mariota and Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry isn't likely to start. They're going to start DeMarco Murray for one.
Okay, well, they're going to rotate out, and they're going to be a killer.
Mariota won't last this season. Let's just say he's going to be injured by the end of the year.
Okay, we're not talking about that. We're just talking about the game, which you know.
Still picking. Minnesota's defense is actually pretty locked down. They're probably in the top, I'd say top 8 in defenses coming into this year. Yeah.
Wow. Moving on. Cleveland or Philadelphia?
Well, they're both trash. So this game has it's not relevant on this earth at all. Philly starting Carson Wentz after trading Sam Bradford wasn't the smartest idea I've ever seen. I'm gonna pick the Eagles, probably because it's at Philadelphia. I think Carson Wentz is gonna show up, get the job done. They're going to go home. They're going to run the ball a lot tomorrow. Just watch out for that.
Well, I mean, I'm going with Cleveland, RG3, former Redskins player. and they got that pretty good tight end. What's his name? Barnage, I think. He's all right. Well, I think he's gonna do.
The only bright side for the Browns is I think they have Josh Gordon back, and they also have Terrell Pryor looking. He's becoming a pretty nice looking wide receiver, and that's pretty exciting to me. I like Terrell Pryor a lot.
So why'd you pick the Eagles instead of the Browns?
I think Carson Wentz is gonna have a better game than RG3.
Guess what to see about that one. Cincinnati or New York?
New York Jets all the way. They got Fear the Beard. They got Brandon Marshall. They got Eric Decker. Defense looks nice. I'm going Jets all the way. There's no question about that one.
I gotta go with the Bengals on that one. You know, they got AJ Green. Andy Dalton's pretty good.
Andy Dalton is trash.
Except for the playoffs.
Andy Dalton is trash.
Regular season, he's awesome. You can't
Look at their division though. They're gonna have to beat Baltimore and Pittsburgh out, and Pittsburgh looks pretty nice this season.
They beat them all the time in regular season.
Okay, we'll see tomorrow.
Oakland or New Orleans?
Easiest pick of the day. Derek Carr is gonna light it up. I'm predicting 5 touchdowns or more against this New Orleans secondary because last year they were in the bottom of the league. You know, Derek Carr. They got Amari. What's his name?
Amari Cooper.
Yeah, Amari Cooper, who's on my fantasy team this year. I'm seeing big things for Carr. I'm thinking playoff bound Oakland Raiders is what I'm seeing this year.
Playoff bound.
Playoff
Oakland.
bounds. They're gonna have a winning season for the first time since 2002.
I'm gonna have to go with New Orleans. You know, feel the breeze. You know,
He's a Drew Brees guy. I don't know why. I don't like Drew.
Drew Brees is the man. He's the man. He might come through this week.
I just don't see how any human being is worth $44 million for 2 years of his life.
Because it's Drew Brees.
We'll see. Raiders Nation.
Miami or Seattle?
Seattle. Don't even step on the field, Dolphins. Go home. 12th man. Russell Wilson's looking great. I mean, Jimmy Graham is. I think he's listed out this week, but I'm thinking he might play tomorrow, and I think run game's going to be there. Defense is always going to be there. And Seahawks all day.
Yeah, I got to agree with you on that one, especially because Russell Wilson.
Ryan Tannehill is shaky. He hasn't. I mean, every year he looks good some moments, and some moments he doesn't. Yeah. Seattle's going to take this one pretty easily.
Yeah. New York or Dallas?
All right, I watched Dak at Mississippi State. I liked him a lot. I was surprised when Dallas drafted him, but he doesn't have enough experience to beat Eli Manning. Odell Beckham, Victor Cruz is back. That defense looks nice. O-line looks good. They got a new head coach who was the former offensive coordinator. Things are staying the same for the 3rd year in a row for Eli. I think he's really going to settle in.
Well, I got to go with the Giants because I absolutely hate the Cowboys.
Redskins fan 101 over here.
They suck. I mean, I'll give it to them. That's all right. They have a pretty good solid line, but
he's mobile. He can throw. He's got a cannon. He's pretty accurate. But I just don't think he has enough experience. He had a great preseason, but he doesn't have enough experience to beat Eli Manning.
That's just preseason, though.
That's what I'm saying. Even doesn't have enough experience to beat Eli.
He's not making it to the whole season.
I think that if he plays well enough, Romo won't even get his job back. I really believe that.
Mark my words. He's going to get injured or read option. Mark my words. It's going to happen.
We'll see.
Detroit or Indy?
Game of the week. Here we are. Game of the week. Matthew Stafford's going to come out hot. I don't care what the haters say. We don't need Calvin Johnson.
Yeah,
We've never needed Calvin Johnson.
Yes, you have.
We have Golden Tate. Ebron's out.
Who's Ebron?
We have a good running back coming in on his 2nd year, which I was happy we drafted him 2nd round last season. We got a lot of young guys. Defense comeback. Slay is going to be a big cornerback for us this year. D-line, I'm pretty sure Haloti Ngata came back. Matthew Stafford's going to come out slinging, and I think we're gonna have a good shot to win tomorrow.
I don't know. I mean, Indy's looking not that bad. I mean, they got Malforte, Andrew Luck. I mean, I'm thinking they'll run the ball a lot because Andrew Luck's not that consistent.
He was consistent to everybody until last year because he got hurt.
Yeah, but I mean,
how do you can't? He had one bad year. RG3 had 2 bad years, and y'all people aren't. Then you can start calling him
next subject. New England, Arizona. What do you got?
Garoppolo is going to come out and look decent against this Cardinals defense, but the Cardinals defense is too much for a rookie, or not a rookie, but an inexperienced quarterback. Garoppolo's not ready. Carson Palmer, Fitzgerald, they're all coming back. That defense is coming back, pretty much starting all of their starters from last year, except for maybe a few. Tyrann Mathieu should be back. No question about this. Cardinals are going to win this one.
Yeah, I say Garoppolo, no, because I don't think he has. I don't think he has what it takes. I mean, he has Julian Edelman since Gronk is out, so he might target him a lot. He can catch anything coming his way.
Gronk is out, so yeah, I don't see him having a lot of target. I mean, you have Danny Amendola, who is not a big threat.
Yeah.
Julian Edelman's pretty much the number one. I mean, they have Bennett from the Bears, which, I mean, what is he going to do? He's probably going to fall down tomorrow.
Much.
So, unless LeGarrette Blount can come out there and run some people over, I just don't see New England being able to beat the Cardinals.
No. Pittsburgh and Washington. Game of the week right there.
Big Ben is going to
Monday night.
Big Ben is going to light that second. Josh, let's see. Who is that big signing y'all had this offseason?
Josh Norman.
Oh, yeah. Josh Norman. He's going to throw 3 touchdowns over you. Big Ben, Antonio Brown is coming for you. That's all I have to say. Williams, he's going to come out and run the ball. He's going to crush it. Washington's defense is a weak point. Kirk Cousins, he's just a little baby. He's gonna get hit probably once. Colt McCoy, the all-star of the whole team, is going to probably come in and have to close it out for him. I see Big Ben crushing it.
LOL. But anyways, I see Washington coming out with the W because I'm a Redskins fan. I got to cheer for him. But we got the 2 highs back there, D'Angelo Hall and Josh Norman. We're going to shut down Antonio Brown and make Big Ben forced to look at other receivers for once. We're going to get in that backfield too. Watch out for Ryan Kerrigan.
All right. Good pick. Pittsburgh all the way.
Fuck that. LA and San Francisco.
It's the last one we have to do. Golf is not starting. San Francisco looks trash. Colin Kaepernick doesn't even stand for the flag. That kind of. I'm going to Rams. Their defense is solid. They got Todd Gurley, my boy from Georgia, looking good. They got Austin, the receiver. They have Kenny Britt. I like Kenny Britt. Used to be a Titan. I'm picking Todd Gurley and the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one. I mean, even though they mostly only have run game and defense, I mean that's all you gotta do to get the job done. And defense wins games.
The Rams' defense is better than 49ers, and their offense doesn't. I mean, 49ers are starting Blaine Gabbert, right?
Yeah.
I mean that's. I'm going for Rams all day long.
Yeah.
All right, then we got one more thing to add in. We're gonna do who we think is gonna be our star players of the week. You want to go first at this one?
Yeah, I'll go with Julian Edelman to my fantasy team, because the famous Gronk is out, and they're gonna target him a lot, and like I said earlier, he can catch anything coming his way, so you better watch out for him.
Gonna go with Carr for the Raiders. I said it earlier. I really like Carr. He's a beast coming into his 3rd season. He's got Amari Cooper coming in. I don't know who the starter running back is. It's no big name. But the O-line looks pretty decent. Defense looks pretty decent, even with no Charles Woodson, which, that's a big blow. But
yeah,
I'm predicting 5 touchdowns for Carr tomorrow. I really am. He's playing that weak New Orleans Saints D. I think Carr's going to be able to throw 5. New Orleans better watch out. I'm telling you right now.
Feel the breeze, man. Feel the breeze.
I'm sure it is.
It's gonna be a windy day.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe and comment what you want us to do next week. We're going to try to come out with this probably every week if we have a chance, if we're not at work. Everybody, good luck on your fantasy seasons.